Welcome. It's jumping 215, rolling uncut with Chop. I want y'all to. I'm just gonna hold it. I can put that up. Welcome. Y'all ready? I'm gonna start this shit. Welcome. It's jumping 215, rolling uncut with Chop. We are here today to have a good goddamn time, y'all. Are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
We are from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I am here with this special guest in the building, Miss Decker. How you doing, Miss Decker?
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to the episode, part 2. You know you something special, right? You know that, right? You special.
Yes, ma'am.
We handpicked you, me and Dawn.
I'm sure.
You sure?
I'm sure.
All right now. We also have the co-host, Wade Mott. How you doing?
What's going on, y'all?
Okay,
How's
you ready?
everybody?
And a special OG, Jackie. Yeah, let's go. So today is Friday. Good goddamn Lord. I don't know if it's payday for y'all, and I'm scared to tell y'all it was payday for me. The world we living in, they'll knock you in your head. They will watch you
Never tell them when
struggle
the coming.
and wait for you to get that couple of dollars and turn around and put a dagger.
Oh, man.
OG laughing because didn't the times change, OG?
Yes, it did.
All right.
Yes, it did. You don't never tell them you got it or you don't got it.
You bad now.
You make it all look the same.
You bad now.
Exactly. What I learned was don't give them something that you need right back. Let me tell y'all what happened to me, child. This world uncovered Chop. I couldn't believe that I had the nerve to give my half cousin my hair money. Okay? That's what happened. They told me don't get something that you need right back to nobody, but I said, you know what? I love my cousin. Child. The day came and I didn't get my money. I said, you know how I feel about my hair. You know. And guess what? It made me look at her different. It did. Like, how could you do that? Knowing, and I had a shortcut, y'all. Y'all know how this shit is when you got a shortcut. Baby, that needs to be done every 2 weeks now. I ain't got. But guess what? Sometimes in life, y'all, we know what it means. We hear them until we feel it. That's when we know what the hell is going on. Don't do that.
Yeah.
No. I even had one girlfriend back in the day. I ain't gonna lie. Don't get me from being a pump faker back then, but I had this Louis Vuitton on. It was fake. I went to New York. It looked real to me. I really didn't care because I'm the type that I lose a lot of things. So I don't care about having fake shit sometimes because once you steal it, you're going to be mad at me. You got him. Got him. So what happened was, me and one of my girlfriends, we stopped in. You got him. Got him. So what happened was, me and one of my girlfriends, we stopped in. You gonna give it back? She said, yeah. She kept on stalling. In my head, I'm like, this shit ain't even real. Like we ready to stop being friends over some fake shit. Like, give me my stuff. Like, what is we doing? It's the principle. But at the end of the day, it's so crazy because it was fake. Imagine if it was real. How I feel.
I'd have been at their door.
So we gonna sit here. Like I said, we got a lot of storytelling. We got a full house in here tonight. Miss Decker done brought girlfriend. You understand? She said it was best friend. How you doing, baby?
All right.
So let's jump into it, y'all. Do anybody got anything to say before we go on? Anybody?
I got a question.
Yes, what's the question?
Why was handpicked?
Because from the girl from Sister Circle, She reached out to you. So you were handpicked from her because she thought about you. Oh, child, she wondering what's going on. Okay. Anybody, wait a minute, get her for me. Ask her why she asked me that.
Okay, but I didn't know her. So when I made a comment and she went in my inbox, I didn't see it until the next day. And I was like, wait a minute, she asked me to come in. I said, well, okay. And that's all. I just was curious. That's all.
Well, it was a similar story. I got invited as a guest, co-host.
That's right. Yeah.
It's all love.
Yeah.
Okay. So guess what? I like that. So wait a minute. We got a guest at the door. Do you think you can go get our guest real quick? And I got you with this. So guess what? Sister Circle Dawn is here, and we just talked about her real quick because I was getting a little worried, but I already know it's Friday. People don't know in Philadelphia it is goofy here. Trying to get here, I don't mean no harm. I tell people all the time, DJ Lady Sam ain't coming today. She got some stuff going on or whatever. And you know what I told her? I'm happy you came the first time. Sometimes people feel like, okay, if I don't go, or if I'd rather for you to let me know what's going on than just be like,
Yeah.
Which I ain't see you show up.
I had to keep my word, so that's why. Another reason why I came. I gave you my word, so that's important to me.
That's right. And at the end of the day, how long you been with your DJ?
31 years.
31 years. So we always talked about how long. That's what really means something to me. Even though like being married, that's cool too. But when you stick it out and you get to that point, see, some people in life they always worry about how long they've been married and all that. How about how long they've been together? That's what really matters to me. Okay. So tell me how long. Give me a little insight.
We've been together 31 years, and we've been married 27.
Yes, 37?
No, 27.
27?
Yes.
Oh. Wow. So how did you know that was your one?
I didn't. I didn't at first. When I met him, I was on like a year break. I had my baby, my daughter. I went through a little something with the father, so I took like a year break. And when he came at me, I was just like, I was over it. And I wasn't, what are you going? I didn't know it was going to go this far. And after 4 years of being with him, yeah, we got married.
Yeah, that's love.
I just didn't want to play house either.
Right.
Oh, yeah. And that house thing, that's serious.
Exactly.
That's serious. Damn. And when you say house, damn. So when you say house, what do house look like?
Well, a lot of times, a man moves in with the woman. We don't necessarily move in. A lot of times we let them, we invite them into our house and they live with us on a roll as doing things as a wife. But a lot of times they don't, you don't get married. And if we set the tone for that. So if you don't put it out there like, okay, we doing this because I'm okay with getting to know you and see if we can change your space. But how long we gonna do this? I don't want to keep playing your wife and I'm not being your wife.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I mean by playing house.
Damn. So you set some boundaries up, basically.
Oh yeah, we been young since I was 24 years old.
24 years.
But exactly.
I believe that people come in as a husband or a wife just without having an actual husband or wife. Like that's like you automatically have those qualities. Like you step in, like even as some men have to grow into it, and some men already come as that. They already come as a husband. Like I tell people all the time, I'm a husband. I just don't have a wife.
Right.
So I already know I got the qualities it takes to be that and do that. I just don't have the other part, the people. Serious.
What you mean? All the ones you deal with be duds?
No, I'm not. I'm not ever saying
I'm
that.
serious. I'm just saying.
Maybe we.
All the ones you deal with be duds?
No, I'm not. I'm not ever saying that.
I'm serious. I'm just saying.
Maybe we were somebody or whatever in some capacity or whatever, but sometimes you just realize that y'all both good people. Y'all just not good for each other. And that happens sometimes. Like, somebody who's definitely just made for you, though. So you just
made for me. That's all. Made for me.
You gotta stick it in until you find that person.
Then you think it's that, and then it's not. You know, and that's the thing. I remember I sung that song one time. I swore he was made for just at that goddamn time.
But you gotta look out for those who show up as their representative.
But guess what? No. Let me just say this. This will on a couple job. Sometimes they just for a season. Sometimes.
Sometimes just for a lesson.
They just for a reason. Sometimes. Like, let me stop. We got Sister Circle in the building. How you doing, baby?
Hey.
How you doing? We was just talking about. I gotta fill you in on the tea, girl. The tea is this. So I was telling Miss Decker, right? I said you were the chosen one. She thought about that for a second. She said, "Wait a minute. What you mean the chosen one?" I said, "Well, Sister Circle Dawn said she reached out to you." She said, "Oh, okay." Yeah, I said, "Don't start nothing. Don't be nothing." I said, they probably like, who told her something? You know how messy them podcast girls get? This is regular stuff, though. You know, it ain't no funny nothing, right?
I wanted to reach out to all the DJ wives. I was trying to think of all the ones that I knew.
And you picked a good one, so let's jump on in with 2 goddamn feet. So, Sister Circle, can you just go ahead and lead us a little bit? You know, let Miss Decker know. You know the questions that we started in the beginning. How long?
Yeah, it was how long been together, where'd you meet or how'd you meet?
Did you ever have to drag her?
Almost, not quite.
Okay, so let's go on into it.
Let's hear that story. You almost had to drag someone?
Well,
What was that about?
the first thing when I look past a lot of women because my thing is I'm not coming at you. I know my husband. So if I see something, I may not say nothing at first because I'm going to let him go ahead and handle it and see how it is. It's when some women just keep pressing. And then you want to be disrespectful. And there's only a few that I might have to be like, okay, now, just disrespectful. And I'm going to give you a story just like recently happened. He was DJing at another spot. And on this one particular night, we came in there. This particular woman doesn't say hi to me. She knows I'm his wife. She don't speak or nothing. But what got me, she had his whole face on a t-shirt.
Damn! Like she was the wife.
Super fanatic.
And my bestie, right, she said, I like your shirt. And when I looked at it, I said, my inner self was like, I know damn well she don't got.
Right. That's
So
not that much.
I sat there for a minute. And I looked at her, I said, you know what, this ain't, So I went in the booth with him. And I said, the first thing I want to ask you, did you know that she was going to have your whole face up on this shirt? He said, no, I did not. He said, but shoot, she could have got me one. And I looked at him. I ain't say nothing to him. I got out the booth and I sat there for a little bit more. And then she just kept walking past me. And I was like, I went over to her. Nobody knew what I said to her. I walked over to her and I was like, can I speak to you for a minute back there? And I went into another room. And she almost had a fit. I'm like, you don't want to have a fit with me in here.
So did it get ugly? Did it go on?
It didn't. It didn't get
What
ugly.
prevented it from going
She
all
just
the way
never,
left?
as long as she had to take that shirt off, I was cool.
Okay.
Wait a minute,
You made her
hold.
take the shirt off.
She ain't wearing no more. I'm gonna say that.
Okay. So
She said, "Oh, I did this on my own. I put my. Why would
did you
you
make
put
her
this?"
exit?
No, I didn't make her exit because my daughter was there,
Okay.
and you know, my daughter, I didn't. It took a lot to not let me, but and the owner, I like the owner of the place. So him and his wife, they was cool and everything. So it took a lot. Why she kept walking back and forth and everything, and I'm like, just don't make
So
no
can I
sense.
ask you a question? And this
Sure.
we're on the cut with Chop. I just have to say this. Evidently, you don't go to his shindigs. Can I call it shindigs? Should I call it a show? I don't know what to call it. So evidently, you must don't go often because she must have been a fan for
No.
a goddamn
I went
long
to
time.
when he started working at that particular place, I was there every weekend with him.
So
It was on a Friday.
So what made her? I'm just.
That's what I didn't
Disrespectful
understand.
to him.
Now, this is the crazy part about it. She went in his inbox, and when she went in his inbox, she went as if like she was supposed to have a night because she was, I guess she was promoting her food, and she wanted to, you know, she was having food, and she was like, "Oh, well, it's gonna be on the same night." So she didn't go to the inbox, but like I explained to him, she went into your inbox, I guess to get the feel. You know, got to fill out a person a little bit, so get the feel. It wasn't. He didn't say nothing crazy on his part, right? But she made it seem to me like, oh well, we was talking, and she pulled out her phone. One thing about it, I'm not going to take your word over my husband. So I was like, so you was talking to her, and he was like, no, I wasn't talking to her. She asked me about this. She took his flyer, and I was like, if you would have put your picture and had featuring him at the corner at the bottom, I wouldn't have said nothing. But you got his face like you his wife, and you don't say nothing to me. Like you don't speak to me. Don't you got a man? Don't you?
Wait a minute, we got this.
So she knew about
Y'all
you.
hear me chirping? Y'all hear me choking a little bit? I said, "Ty, can you get it right?"
She definitely knew about you.
Oh, she knew about
So yeah, that's flat out disrespect.
Exactly.
If she didn't know, that's one thing. If she had no clue or no idea that y'all was together, that's something different. But for her to know, that's when the line is crossed. People understand that the line is crossed when they know. Like normally is okay. The problem is with your significant other, but once the other person know and they know who you are,
That's a choice.
yeah, now they making a choice to be disrespectful. Yeah.
Have you ever witnessed that? Somebody know, but they act like they don't know. Wait.
Yeah, but to somebody else, because if I went through some pause, I put on somebody.
So you seen it with somebody else that you?
I could never. Yeah, some pause could be just because I know that you knew. And I'm one of those people. I'm laid back. I'm quiet. And if you see me out here, most of the time I'm by myself. I don't be with nobody. Black man know me over there. He know I don't hang with nobody. I be by myself. So and I don't pick with nobody. So I feel like any tactic or anything you got that is aimed to disrespect me or try to harm me or hurt me, now I gotta go all out because I don't bother nobody.
All out. So you gonna get a girlfriend? I'm just saying.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna be real disrespectfully. Like,
I'm just saying. You gonna get the first baby mom? You gonna go back to the roots of the thing?
I don't know what I might do.
1 out of 3.
It ain't gonna be right.
She laughing. So go ahead, Sister Circle Dawn. You over here laughing a little bit. You know I gotta get your insight.
That's violation 101. Like no, that's a bit much.
When you say 101, violation of what?
How you gonna have somebody's husband face on like she said? It's not like it's First of all, you're not my manager or his manager promoting him. Why are you flying his flag? Like what's that about? And then he knows nothing about it. And then she said that she's there every weekend. So where did she come from?
Yeah.
And you have females like that, and then you have them. They try to be smart because they know. You know what I mean? They try to be slick. That's why she said she kept walking back and forth because she wanted to be seen.
Now she probably thought that this was the night that
And
she
she was friends with the owner, right?
Oh.
So it's not like she knew him personally. She was friends with the owner, and she felt like she could do what she wanted. But he checked us, so that's the only reason why the pause didn't get put on. And she didn't come back in there with that shirt.
That would be my first thing. Like you said, I go to him. What's up with that? Talk to me. Let me know what it's hitting for. If he like, I don't know, and like she said, I believe my husband. I believe he hasn't given me a reason to not trust him. So if he say, I don't know what that's about, okay, you gonna say something, you want me to say something. My husband would be like, no, I got it, because he know if I say something.
Yeah, we can ready to go down. So, you know, me and Miss Decker had a little conversation or whatever, and you know, she's funny, I'm funny. So we was talking a little bit. I said, girl, like Miss Sister Circle said, she said, you ever drag a bitch? Have you ever had to drag a bitch? Almost drag a bitch. Well, that was the story you just told me about almost. Okay, ain't go no deeper than that?
No.
Okay, so let me ask you, best friend, have you almost ever had to drag a bitch?
No, we didn't have to, but they do get a little disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed the shirt. That's why I said it. She didn't see the shirt. So, you know.
Oh, so you noticed the
So
shirt.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
gonna put it on
I said, oh, look at your shirt. That's nice.
Miss Cutie, I would have called her, hey, Miss Cutie Patootie.
And so, but just some people do test the way, you know, they dance and they want to keep going up there, you know, singing something to him while he working. And she will, you know, pull him to the side. You know what I mean? When they keep going too long, too many times.
Too far. Baby, look, it's a 1.5 time minimum. Look, 6 feet, bitch, 6 feet. Okay, you gonna turn me into a comedian.
And keep it pushing.
What is it?
Request your song and keep it pushing.
Exactly.
Because they like it's funny because he DJ'd last week, I think, and the girls, you ain't gotta touch him to request a song.
Oh.
And so he knows how I am.
Mr.
So
DJ.
like, right.
Come on. Everybody want to party. Not on that one.
Right.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed DJ was going through so much drama.
Oh.
I would have never thought that.
He got so many pictures recording. This girl was on her phone, and I went straight up in the booth with him. Then you gonna put both of us on your phone, cause you done been away 4 times with this phone. Now, how many pictures you need of him? So now we gonna come up here.
So I need to know this, and this wrong to cover Chuck Bucket. I gotta get messy. And how they be looking when you say something? They're like, like they can.
Nothing. Oh, it's no. Because what you're not gonna do is keep coming up here with this camera. So now I gotta ask you, like, what you doing?
And I tell people all the time, it takes a lot to be a DJ wife. And I'm telling you, I was a barber wife. Do that count? He was a barber. No, he was a barber. Let me tell you, he was a barber. And it was my baby father. Thank God he was the baby father, because if it was anything other than, I don't even know if I'd go that far. I'm just saying, I just know my place. You know what I mean? It was always somebody before me, but it was like, they be like, I used to be there. I remember being there, whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to be watching with the third eye. They don't see that I'm watching though. I be like this. Look, go ahead, Ray Ray. No, go ahead, over there. Sis, go sit your monkey ass down with that rainbow 2-piece on, with the butt cheeks looking like it's giving you a yeast infection. Stop it. Why y'all laughing?
Now, oh God.
Go ahead, Wayne.
All right, so a moment of transparency real quick. So I've been working with youth kids for over 20
Put
years.
your hands down. You high and I can't see you.
For over 20 years now, so
Okay.
I will say, so there's not that many men in this field. I will say, like, I've had to my share, and I had to learn how to what they say, not poop where you eat. So I had to learn how to not poop where I eat. I done had some moms say and maybe do some things.
Put the panties in a lunchbox.
You know what?
But yeah, like I had to learn how to step away from all that. I had to definitely grow and mature from all that.
What's the craziest? I don't care. We going there. What's the craziest shit somebody ever did? Told you to sign the daddy permission slip.
When I first started, I was an NTA in my old elementary school, Harrison Elementary.
Security.
Harrison Elementary. You know, shout out 11 times. You know, the lady, she called me. I was on break. And she called me going across the right there when I was on my way to my mom's house. And she was like, I couldn't wait to catch you outside that building. She was like, you want to go to my house and talk for a minute?
Right. That's what they call it.
I guess, yeah. I guess we talked.
Damn, on the first time.
I guess we talked. But, yeah.
Big Daddy. Yo.
So I know I can relate a little bit, but like I said, I had to learn how to step away from all of that. Like it got crazy.
Did the kids
I got tired of the headache.
Did the kids see? Did he ask you for lunch? Well, how long did it last? 30, 60, 90 days. Till lunch break. That's like a one night stand.
Well, at that time it was like a split. So it was like I was like a 4-hour break.
Gave it a whole 4.
3-4 hour break.
Ooh, that's deep, Raymond. You opening up a lot today. I just want to say, you sure you ain't bringing the deep? Listen, this so crazy, y'all. Look, this so crazy. I never shed tears before. I'm really like shedding tears. I gotta take these guys off. Like y'all really got me so hard. Like I'm like this is so long. I don't know if it's just excitement or what. Like I was just so happy to have her come here today because they've been trying to get the DJ wife going on for 5 years. I don't know what they thought. I ain't know
I
what
don't
they
understand it. Like I don't.
For
see
5
the
years it's
problem.
been trying to get done. For 5 years. You know what I said. We're on the cover. Chuck said,
Oh, I would have been came. I say that now, I'd have been came.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. So, okay, so I would like to know, Ms. Decker, though, this is a question. Let me put my chair down. That's how hype I was. I didn't even get comfortable. Shit, you know what I mean? That lemon drop got bad. So, if you had to, like, talk to the women that's DJ wives, that's coming in the game, because, you know, what would you say to them? How would you tell them to handle these ragamuffins?
Well, if you insecure and if you jealous hearted, I would suggest you not go with them.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't deal with, because they're gonna come. They're gonna come over there. They're gonna request a lot. They're gonna be a little flirty.
Arching their back and shit.
Yeah. If
Watch that bag,
and if
bitch.
you can't decide like what's too far, because either way it's gonna be too far. You know your man, and he gonna get him and get him going. That's it. But if you really are insecure and jealous issues, I would suggest you just not go
Mm-hmm.
and let him go ahead and do his thing, because you don't want to mess up your money. I ain't messing up my money for nobody.
That's right.
We all said that. I'm gonna tell you. You feel the same way. I already know.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, you gotta trust your husband. You gotta know your husband. If you already know, then you got bigger problems. So it wouldn't matter if he was DJing or walking to the bus stop. So that's that. But like she said, you definitely have to be secure in your relationship to deal with it, because first of all, the atmosphere, they half naked. You know what I'm saying? People are visual creatures. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You gotta be secure. You gotta have enough confidence in yourself to know. I tell my husband all the time. I told you in the beginning.
She said, "Go look at some ass and titties and bring your monkey ass home."
I used to tell him all the time.
What?
I be like, I'm gonna chill tonight. You go ahead and ass watch in peace. Just bring you know where you live at. Exactly.
Real
Window
shit.
shop. You better not put shit on there.
I got a question. So I got a question. Has there ever been a time where like either one of y'all like went home, like when y'all got home was like, listen, I don't know if you're gonna be able to DJ no more. Like this might be that was your like it got that serious, so it was that deep?
No.
Never?
Mm-mm.
Not even close?
No.
So guess what? I got a question. I got a question.
Like,
Raw and Cut with Chalk got a question. Y'all see that shirt? Raw and Cut with Chalk. Yeah. Thank you, DDR. Have you ever said, you know what? Let that bitch have him. Because sometimes in life, I'm just going to say, this may not be y'all's story, but sometimes there's always somebody before y'all. Let's just talk about that. Oh, yeah, the bitch did this. We keep going back and forth, this, that. Have you ever had to grab him away from a bitch? I'm just saying.
No.
So they was always yours.
Well,
Okay.
before we got married, I'ma say, and this was a really bad time for my husband because his mother had passed away, and she came the day that he buried his mom and performed at his house.
And you was just a girlfriend at the time?
We wasn't married yet.
Girl, tell me
and we was
about
like really new. We was new. And we was on the 3rd floor in his place. And he went all the way downstairs because he was like, I'm gonna go talk to her. And I was like, okay, because that's his son mother. So I was not I'm not gonna interfere with that because go handle your business. But she wasn't there about the kid. Oh, she had a whole fit. And he was down there too long. He was down there a little bit too long for me.
But you let him have it though.
But I went down there. By the time he had her gone, she was gone by the time I got down there. Because I didn't, like you, he just buried his mother. Like, dang, and you here because...
Well, can I tell y'all a story about me? I must be a pussy. I didn't know I was a pussy. No, for real, I really was a pussy. So what happened was, this was my ex-husband or whatever, right? This before we got married. And I kept saying, man, I ain't trying to hear that. I'm going with you to this appointment. He like, all right, I finally get a chance to go, girl, and I punked the fuck out. I just left. I don't know what happened.
What you mean? What kind of appointment?
The daughter. He had a daughter.
Oh.
And they had an appointment. And I kept on saying, like, you know what I mean? Fuck that shit. You know, I'm tired of that. See, let me tell you about these bitches. Oh, can I cuss? Oh, no, girl. Oh, sorry. Let me tell you about these bitches. Out of sight, out of mind. They don't give a fuck about you as long as they don't see you. Once they see you, bitches, bro. So y'all thinking that, you know what I mean? They don't care because they don't know nothing about you for real. It's when you step into their motherfucking world. So a lot of people, a lot of women feel like they this and they that. Baby, step into their world and see what it is for real. He's going to say to me, well, why did you leave? You know what I told him? I don't know. I think, and to be honest, I think that I just didn't want no trouble. You know, I looked at how hard and how long and far they came. So I said, you know what, but with all the shit I went through to get to go. Now, I ain't really go through nothing. I was just like, yeah, I'm fucking going. But then when I realized it, I think overall, I'm for the children first. So I learned that it's never about me. I am the one who got him and his kids and for whatever reason. I asked the lady, I said, what's going to happen for y'all to get together? She said, for Jesus to come out the sky? The fuck? And that's when when the bitch told me, I took her to child support too. And I was married to the motherfucker. Okay, sorry, y'all. At that point, because guess what? She kept going down at the child support court. She kept going. Oh, he got this. Guess who took their black ass down there? Me. To some people don't like the way. Yeah, the fuck? You know what he told me? How can I deal with somebody that got me in child support court? The fuck you is? Because guess what? That bitch keep going. Sorry, because we cool now. But guess what? We always been cool though, but they had a stigma where they thought that he left her for me. You know, a lot of times they always want to blame us for some shit. Bitch, it was already fucked up before they got together. Now, I just didn't have time to fucking tell you that part, bitch. But I asked her that. We both was in child support court together. And that man looked at me, he said, I can't deal with you. I said, why? He said, you got in child support court. Okay, then. And he was right there, child. Fuck out of here. She keep going down there for apple and grapes and shit. The fuck? They need apples now. Now they need grapes and shit. Now they need more child support. Now they need before care. Yeah. Bitch, what part you play? The fuck? And let me tell you something. Shout out to my Jamaican queens. You know they work hard. Jamaican queens work hard. So guess what they did? They started looking in her pockets. Oh, excuse me. They said, do you have a note that you can't stand that long? I'm just saying. They start looking in it because, you know, I'm just being honest. Child support is not really for the men at all.
No.
So it's better.
Not at all.
It's better to get along with them. So have you ever been through anything? And you right about that because guess what?
I mean,
come on.
Certain situations, like I've been through this situation, but I played the game. I guess I played the game. See, my situation was a little different.
Tell me about it.
My daughter mom sat in front of the lady and told her that he takes one of the kids and at that time, I was probably like more like the sole provider. And it was more so because we wasn't together and I wasn't
That's what get me too.
doing nothing for her. And that's basically what she said. She was like, well, you ain't doing nothing for me. I'm like, well, you're not my responsibility. I'm not with you. She felt like I was supposed to still do for her. So what the lady did do was to take it to a minimum. So I had to pay like $25 a week, which equal to like $100 a month. I mean, but at the end of the day, I was still
like, I don't know if they're your babies.
but at the end of the day, I was still footing the bill for everything for my child. So it was like, yeah, what can you do?
Y'all weren't married, so
we
why
wasn't
would
married.
you
Yeah, we wasn't.
exactly that?
It was crazy. Like, and then it then became it went from that to a custody thing. And I felt like since you want to play this game, you know, I'm gonna run you down here every time you don't want to be down here. Like if I gotta keep missing money and missing days, and you see, you already home. You ain't missing nothing. I'm missing money every time I do that. Every time I run down here, which means our child is missing money. And you don't understand that obviously because you want to be petty. So here's what I'm gonna do for you. Now I'm gonna run you down here as much as I want to until you get tired of it.
Well, that's what she did.
And she every time when she wouldn't show up, when she showed up late for drop offs, I'm reporting you. You want to play these court games? We're gonna play these court games until you tell. And that's what happened. She got in that courtroom one day and she said, I can't take it no more. She said, I don't want to do this no more. I'm not coming back that. The lady told her it was another court date for something else. And she was like, you got to do that on another day, file for another court date. She said, I ain't got again. She said, I ain't got time to keep coming down. Well, that's what you wanted to do.
So how did you get rid of Miss Decker? How did you get rid of the baby mama?
I didn't get it, she knew better.
How did she?
You know what? That was horrible. It was already over, but she just kept using the child. She wound up using the child. He got so physical and he was custody of his child. And I had my own baby. You know what I'm saying? So I was young. I didn't mind helping. I didn't mind helping. It was already years. My biggest issue with him was as long as you're taking care of your children, I don't mind being with you and helping you.
So how do you feel about women? How do you feel about women that think that they just the fucking balls? You know, I don't understand why these women feel like it's just their child. Like, I'm confused. Like, why do you feel you're the right one, the sole provider, to take care of? Oh, I want custody. Why? And they're not doing nothing wrong. Like, how do you feel?
What you mean in what capacity though?
Like, you know, when you're not together anymore,
Right.
and they just feel like they can just tell you how it's going to go down. You know, that really hurts everybody. But everything was cool when y'all was playing
Because it's
footsies.
deeper than the kid. They use the kid as a
There's
pawn.
a pawn.
All the time. That situation, when they think like that, it don't have nothing to do with the kid. It's more to get at the man. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of male cousins, and I have one in particular that goes through this with his kid's mom. Well, his kids are grown now, but he went through hell and high water with this chick. And I'm like, it's women like her that make it so bad for her. You know what I mean? Because it had nothing to do with the kids. It was more so just to hurt him because she couldn't be with him. It's sad.
Why you like that?
I've been in that situation where I did everything in my power to try to use my child to try to get at me or hurt me. You know what I'm saying? And from the child support to custody, to try to keep her away from me, all that. Like, it got ridiculous. I struggled through it for a while until I just got smart about it and learned how to play the game. And after that, I guess it was pretty much a wrap. Like, I just continued to stay close to my child. Like, that's what it was.
So was it you stopped piping it down? I mean, I'm trying to figure out.
I just, for the most part, I ignored it. Like, the best thing to do in that situation for the most part is not entertaining nonsense. Like, you know what I'm saying? And continue to just do what you're supposed to do for your child and pray through it, like work through it. Like, you know, the entertainment, the toxicity and the nonsense, you're gonna have a headache every day. So if you want peace, you just gotta you gotta find it yourself. Like you gotta just start ignoring. You know you're doing right by your child. You know you're doing everything by your means to make sure they're good and they well taken care of or well kept or whatever. So all that other stuff that's in your ear trying to deter you from doing that or deter you from believing or knowing what you are and who you are to that child, you gotta ignore it and just push through it and keep on doing what you gotta do for that child and build that relationship with that child and forget all that nonsense. That's what I did. I just buckled down and just focused on my child and built that relationship with her to the point where can't nobody make me look bad.
So also, have you ever dealt with someone that had kids?
Yeah.
Did it work?
No, but not. I don't think it had nothing to do with the kids. But it was a situation where I did feel like the chick used to argue with her baby father too much, and she should entertain like the nonsense. And I used to try to tell her like, as long as he knows he can get you upset and get under your skin, he's going to continue to do it. If you ignore it and you listen and you start showing it and you start ignoring the text. Oh, he called me out my name. Well, listen, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's disrespectful, but if you entertain him, he's going to continue to do it. If he know he can't get to you. He ain't got no power again. Like you take away his power, and that's it. That's where it stops at.
So, to the DJ wives, I have a question, and I have to ask you, Ms. Decker, first. How did you know that he was the one? How did you know that he was the one? That's not a trick question.
I just knew. After 4 years of being with him, and we kind of like built together. We both was working under the table jobs, whatever, and he was always honest. And I love his grind. I watched this man stack his money up every day to make sure that his rent was paid, to make sure that he had this and that, his responsibilities. And I was like, I like that. And as a person who liked to grind, I was like, you know what, we're gonna grind together. So we didn't mind helping each other. And that's how I knew. It's like, that was it. After that, we just focused on each other and did what we had to do.
So, Bestie, come here. Come here, Bestie. Get your ass over here. Come here. I have a question. Because, come over here and sit in my seat. Come here. And this is a question I'm going to ask her. Because she had to get some approval from Bestie. Come here. Next. So put the earphones on. So Bestie, my question is, where did you fit in there? They ever try to get rid of you? Get your ass out the way? Anything?
Oh, no, I wasn't going anywhere.
You wasn't going nowhere. So how did you fit in? How did you give her your blessings, should I say?
Far as being her best friend?
Getting married, you know what I mean?
I wasn't around when they got married.
Oh, so you came in.
I came later.
Oh, you came. How about your other?
15 years.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 years. Well, how about your other friends?
Jenny, oh yeah, she immediately, she loved him. Cause she went through it with me when I went through it with my daughter's father. So, she gave me her blessings. We both cried, had a good time. I was drunk when he proposed to me.
You were drunk?
By the time he was like, got on his knee, I was done.
Yeah. So, Bestie.
Yeah.
What would you say to the DJ wives that's coming along the way? Because like I said, you friends with her after she got married and stuff, and I know you see the little fly, funny shit that people do. What would you say to the people that's coming in, these young girls that's coming in? Don't fall for the bait. Like, what bait would you?
I would just tell them to know their place. Know your place and respect the wife. Period. You know she's there, so don't do a lot with the DJ. My husband used to be a bouncer, so I kind of identify with that. They wanted to stand in front of them, twerk, do all that type of stuff. No.
Mm-hmm.
But coming in there, you got to respect the wife, especially if you know the wife that's her spot, that's where she's going to be at weekly. You better respect it. You know what I mean? Don't go up there doing a whole lot of extra. Don't pull her out her character. She's trying to have a good time, be there with her girls, but she got to check you. or your girlfriend?
How did you feel when you seen her with that shirt on?
Oh.
Because I heard you the one that caught it first, right?
Oh God.
No, real rap. Because you believe it. Tell me really how you felt.
Wow.
Like, real rap. How did you feel? Like, when you seen that shirt, I know you thought it was Michael Jackson
I
on that
had
motherfucker.
to let her see that
Did
shit.
it irritate you? Because I know sometimes when certain things happen to my friends, they irritate me.
Well, it caught me off guard because I didn't know what was going on.
Mhm.
You know, I stay in my lane too. So I didn't know what type of advertisement, if he knew or not.
Okay.
But I knew she was going to find out. And once it wasn't advertising, the lady kept walking past, it was making me nervous. I'm like, why she keep walking past here? Because she's going to get snatched in a minute. And she keep walking past. I'm like, oh my
So is
God.
that why you were nervous? You thought your friend was going to react?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The only
For
reason,
sure.
I'm going to tell you this. I promise you the only reason why I didn't react, my daughter had a stroke.
Okay.
Okay?
Sorry to hear that.
And my daughter was there. So I did not want to upset, because my daughter knows me. So it was like, you know what? And I said, God, you sure know how to test me. You know how to test me. And that was a big reason of me keeping a level head. And I didn't want to get kicked out. You know, I'm about to get kicked out of places. I like it in here. So I didn't want to get kicked out.
It's one of your favorite places to go. You don't want to, yeah, I can dig that.
Yes.
So, Sister Circle Dawn, do you have a question for everybody? Anything?
No, because I know we all kind of go through the same things, you know.
So when you reached out to her, let's talk about that. When you reached out to Miss Decker,
Well, when you put the post up, and
what
we
post did
trying
I
to-
put up? Tell them what
when
I
you,
said.
when you put the post up about calling like all the DJ wives because you want to do, and I was sitting there thinking like, okay, who would said, okay, I picked her, I picked Cheryl, my baby Cheryl, but I know she wasn't gonna come. I was trying to get her to come with me today, but she was like, nah, that's not my thing, so
Yeah.
it's fine. I tagged her, I tagged Donna, Nikki Butter's wife.
She said she want to come. She just got to get a good schedule.
Yeah, I had tagged her. Well, Sam was already on there.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, I was just trying to think of people that I thought that would come and be real with it. So.
Yeah. And guess what? And you are real. And I do like it. I like the fact that both of y'all did it. Oh, she a real one. Because, you know, sometimes I be having to know my goddamn lane. Sometimes because I don't really know the DJ wires. But guess what? When I met Dawn, I said, yo, she a real one. She the connection for real. I got to stick with her. You know what I mean? She
We the same sign.
With the same side?
Yes.
Y'all Libras?
Yes.
Y'all be lying and shit. Like, y'all.
No.
Not the female.
Exactly.
Oh, that. What's your sign?
Aquarius.
Aquarius. They say y'all sweet too. They say Aries and Aquarius go together. I'll never fucking know. It's like, no, man. Oh, Aquarius. So is it? So what kind of work do you do? You know, as far as you know, are y'all was compatible? You know, like. Is it the kind of work you do? Is it the way you think? Like, why did he say he picked you?
I'm a caregiver. I love taking care of seniors. I took care of autistic children. So I come from that.
So he like that.
Yes. Yes.
How about
I just
you?
like to care for people.
How about you? Did he ever say why he liked you with caring parts, with traits, with tangibles? That's the word. Tangibles do you have?
Probably because like I said, I was living in Georgia when we first met.
Came back for that dick, so no.
And you know, like I said, we met in a Facebook group. I think we were all in
Yeah,
that same
exactly.
group. We met in a group.
Y'all got your husband. Get the hell out of there.
we met in a Facebook group, but we just talked and we talked and we bonded over music. I love music. I got a musical family. He has a musical family. He's a DJ. And then when I would come home and visit, we would go out. We started out as friends. We didn't expect it to be like this. He always told me that he was happily single. And it would take somebody amazing to take him off the market.
Damn, won't he do it?
But he said I was the fish that jumped back on the boat.
Damn. Oh, that is so
He always
nice.
said that, but I never expected much when it was like, all right, I'm fine with a friendship. When I moved back home, I was still trying to get my footing, so I wasn't really looking for a relationship
Mhm.
because I'm the type person, if I'm asking you to bring this, that, third to the table, I have to be able to match that. So I was still, trying to get back. I had to start working again, stuff like that. And I'm just like, all right, we could kick it. It just turned out to be how it was. I knew that we and him both knew he was the one when we was living together. We started out, of course, living together. When we was stuck in a 1-bedroom apartment during COVID and we ain't gonna kill each other.
And that was the question. This is Raw and Uncut with y'all. The question is, they said that a man won't love you unless he's doing something for you that's not for himself. Because you have a lot of people that will be with you because they're benefiting from it. At what time did you see? She like, So at what time did you see that your husband wasn't just about this for you too? All of us is going to answer this. It could be our boyfriend, be anything. How did you know that he wasn't just for himself? A lot of motherfuckers that build you up because they're building each other up. Where did you see in your husband that he wasn't just worrying about himself? Was it any situation, any time, anything, memory that you can remember?
Well, like I said, when he just was willing to, he just was just doing things. I knew it just wasn't for me. He did things for my daughter. He didn't have to.
Okay,
And just being there.
that's what's up. How about you? How did you know? Like something that he did and say, damn, this the one. Like, damn, he didn't think about himself. So I'm gonna give y'all mines. Mine's is my baby father. One day we was arguing and stuff because we was kind of alike. And one day I had to move. And usually when I piss him off, he ain't doing shit for me. He came to me, he said, Chop, he said, you know what, you always be there for everybody else. You always just there. I'm not gonna do you like that. Bitch, I was like, thank you, because guess what? I'm a stubborn bitch. I don't give a fuck. But when he did that, that showed me. You understand? Like, bitch, just because you acting like that, I got you, bitch. Because guess what? I ain't had nobody. Everybody else had shit to do. I ain't had nobody. So that's how the fuck I knew. How about you? Wait, man, how did you know? And like I said, whether you in a relationship, whether you not, how do you know when a person care about you and it's not just for themselves? You know, a lot of people will build together. Black man, I'm coming over here to you too. How do you
I
know?
was told.
Not what you was told. How did you feel?
I feel like if I know that person pray for me every day, and they just they make time for me because we live in a busy world. Like so, I know people make time for what they want and who they want to be with, who they want. So when that person chooses to make time for me, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been BS'd a lot. I've been played with a lot. So you know what I'm saying? When that person chooses to make time for me and the one and choose me to be around, then yeah, I already got it. I know.
Okay, man. Like, now, you gonna get you a teacher. You gonna get you a lead teacher. She gonna be beneath you though. You understand? You gonna take her up under that wing. Alright?
I just got divorced. Don't put me in there.
You just got divorced?
Yeah, just got divorced.
There's nothing wrong with getting a divorce. That means you threw in the top. Can you tell us how long you was in your marriage?
26 years.
26 years. God damn. Guess what? I don't know after 26 years if I would have left unless you want some young spring chicken or
When you
something.
know somebody not in your corner, it's time to go.
Oh, not in your corner? And when you say not in your corner, what that mean? They ain't make that favorite muffin you like? What is it?
They not they wasn't about you, they about themselves. And I seen it. So,
Like what? Like what did they do? Like what was it? What's some stuff they was doing? They wasn't giving that twirly out no more.
no, it wasn't that. It was,
What was it?
no, one person do one thing, then you don't do another thing, and it ain't gonna work.
She wanted you to be Jerome.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
you was Tyrone.
Yeah.
How about you, ma'am? How you doing?
Hi.
How you doing?
Well, me and my husband had just got engaged. I've been married almost 20 years.
Whoa, congratulations.
And, I had got into some trouble. I had to pay restitution.
No.
And we was about to be married, and I'm stressing, oh my God, I'm about to be in jail before I got married. And he kept saying it's going to be okay, but I didn't believe it. And he dropped a bag in my lap and said, take it to pay your restitution.
Damn.
And
yeah.
it wasn't a little bit.
Yes,
So-
girl, you dangerous. I'm scared of you. I want to drop you. Say no, but that is real though.
Yeah.
That's what's up, and I like that.
Oh yeah, when I got locked up, I knew he was there for me.
Wait a minute, you got locked up. What happened?
Man, I did. I got locked up.
You got locked up.
I did.
How about you, Sister Circle? You got locked up too before? And they try to get you out.
I'm still locked up for it, but no, I've never been arrested. I think for me, I knew when I made the family brunch. My husband is very much family oriented, and he has a big family, and he's a family favorite. I joke a lot, and I always say, Lord have mercy, if me and him ever got into something, I'm going to shoot everybody in the family.
Damn.
Because they love him. But that's because he's really a nice guy.
Yes.
And
Yes.
they have a tradition, a family tradition. Every Christmas, they have Christmas brunch. And he said from the beginning, I've never missed a Christmas brunch in his 57 years. You know what I'm saying? So the only time they didn't have it was during COVID, but then they were on Zoom. You know what I mean? So when the first time he went, I stayed at the house and he went because I guess, we weren't there yet. But when I finally made the family brunch, the Christmas brunch, I knew that I was in, and they made me feel his family is awesome. They like, when people talk about their in-laws, I don't hate their problem. How about you? His family is awesome. I love him to death. We're going to a function tomorrow.
I'ma just say this.
Go ahead.
When I met him, it was at bad time. His in-laws, they wasn't welcoming. The boys, his brothers was. But them darn sisters, no, you can have them.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Well, guess what? We can't please them all because y'all know when y'all come inside of a family, sometimes, and you take their attention, sometimes that can be a problem. But sometimes you gotta come into, and you got to be warm and you got to be kind and you got to understand too. You can't just come in here thinking you're going to just be a tornado and you're going to take over and that's my man. All that girls sit there, they've been together all this time, so you got to work your way in. So I say to anybody that's just coming into a relationship, if you a DJ wife or any type of barbers and all that other shit, you got to be mindful that it was people that came before you. So I just want to say thank you to Ms. Decker, and I hope that she come back because she told me that she would, and she said, I don't know, I got to check it out, I got to see how this gonna go. Well, I know that it went well at the end of the day because you ain't walk out yet. Okay, and I just want to say, Dawn, one thing about Dawn, she always been a ride or die with me. I ain't no Dawn from nowhere. But like I said, we became family and we sung karaoke together and she showed the fuck out. But one thing I will say about the other DJs and stuff, they represent you like you're supposed to be represented. And I like that. They call you Miss what? Y'all. Period. Miss Lady just, and she had her shirt on and everything. But at the end of the day, the craziest story that I ever heard was your story, baby. That bitch came in with a shirt with your man. That bitch thought she was the motherfucking wife. You psychotic, fucking thin line between love and hate ass bitch. I would like to give a shout out to Waymon too. He came here, and he let everybody know how he felt, about it. And he told me that he wanted DJ wife and everything. As long as you don't touch none of these, be cool.
I said I'm a big DJ, so I can get a wife.
Oh, he gonna get big. And I would like to thank, friend, best friend and everything because, sometimes being a best friend, it can be really hard because we see certain things that some people can't see. But sometimes we got to sit back and let it play out. I done seen enough Tubi movies and shit where they ain't friends and the new Karen got you out of there. So you got to fall back and start laughing. And I would like to thank my OG Jackie from Richard Island. I just want to say you definitely came through and you show love, and you show love, you feel me? And you're original gangster, baby. So I would like to thank everybody for tuning in and jumping 215 Raw and a Cup of Chop. We had a good time. Thank God none of my braids ain't slip out because I ain't get a chance to go get it done. I be doing this podcast so much, y'all. Child, thank God I got the nails done. So chalk it to the game, baby. So just take us home, everybody. Miss Decker, take us home, baby. say thank you for tuning in, you know, all of that.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Dawn, for taking me. I appreciate it. I had a good time.
Okay.
Shout out to Jumping 215 B Force Radio. Thank you for having us. DJY Takeover 2, Part 3 soon.
That's right. Is you coming to part 3?
I'm gonna come back.
Yeah.
Don't forget the Battle of the Sexes next week.
Oh, the Battle of the Sexes next week. Tell them what's going down. Tell them a little bit about what happens with the Battle of the Sexes. Go ahead.
We sit here, we just ask questions to see the female-male perspective. It's not actually a battle. It's we ask a question.
We
as a
had
female.
fun, y'all. Yes, we
Yeah.
had fun.
Last time we played the tonight's
I think
conversation
we should
game.
bring that back.
We can bring that
There's
back.
a whole
That
lot
was
of
fun.
questions in there.
Yeah,
we can bring that
we
back.
can do that again. It was fun. We have a good time.
So one of the questions is going to be coming with the Battle of the Sexes. How come women just stick their butt out and make a man really think that he got to know what to do because she stuck her butt out instead of telling her that they want something? That part.
She might not know what to do.
Wait, what?
She might not know what to do either. 'Cause
Ooh,
everybody ain't real.
exactly.
Believe me, I know.
What?
Everybody not the same.
What you, hold on.
Wait, what you mean?
Hold on, what you mean?
When I mean by you just sticking your butt, you can't
That don't
assume.
mean nothing.
The problem with people is I'm not going to expect this person that I never was intimate with to know what I like unless I have to tell him. The same way with him, I'm not going to know what he like unless he tell me.
Close your mouth, don't be scared.
Yeah, so if you don't tell me what you like, I don't know.
Okay.
Sometimes you just know what you're doing.
So wait a minute. What you say? That was a good one, y'all. That was a good one.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to know what you're doing. You know what you
So guess what? Like I said, if somebody in the bed with you and they toot their ass up, that means they get that pussy. So my thing is, if you don't go get that pussy,
But you
they
ain't
gonna
saying
think.
that.
But guess what? I'm gonna keep it real. I remember one time getting mad because why didn't I just say I want to fuck? Why don't we just say that I want some dick?
I don't want to
Can't say
go.
that.
I don't want to
But that don't sound sexy, so you.
But
But listen, you throw me that bone, I'm gonna go
It's not
catch it.
Because a
shady
man
like.
would get like gags.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you all aggressive? Yeah, you all
It's not
aggressive?
shady like.
It depends on your partner. You gotta know what they
That's
like.
true.
You gotta know what they like. You
Right.
gotta know what they like. It depends
Because I'm
on your
straightforward.
partner.
Like, come on,
Yeah,
let's
I'm
leave.
too.
Like,
Don't tell me, just pull it out or
I
something.
better
You
go
can go
before I
in
get in
there.
trouble.
I'd rather you do that.
Yeah, I'm
We ain't about to